What's up, everybody? My name is Goose, and we are back for another episode of $5 Friday, this time featuring Orb of Creation. I have no idea what it is. This just came as a, hey, play this game. It sounds like fun, forehead. So we're here playing this game. You wake in a dark void. The only thing in front of you is a glowing orb. Start. We're going to play safe slot 2, because that's just what I do now. I don't know why I started doing it. Probably because somebody who's an objectively more popular person did it than me, and so that's what I do now. Fuse orb, upgrade, bind mana to the orb, +2 base mana per second. Uh-oh. I have a sneaking suspicion I know where this is going. Learn divination, upgrade, learn the manifestation glyph that generates understanding manifestation. Hey yo, poggers. We manifesting? Arcane table, spellbook, let's go. Learn a spell, let's go. Learn spell. Discovered, gather knowledge, add to current loadout. Add it to current loadout. Discover and learn how to use the orb, 10-second cooldown, gain +1 knowledge. Spell. Okay. Magic mental resource, understand mind magic quiz, okay. See, yep, we're still on cooldown, of course we are. Do it again. Casting level, proficiency, casting the spells. I have this disgustingly uncomfortable suspicion this is going to be a clicker game, and I'm going to get very mad about it. Starting to recollect yourself and your abilities, unlock wizardry upgrades. Yeah, go ahead and do that. I need more upgrades. More upgrades all the time. I don't know what any of this shit does. We're gonna find out on the fly. Okay, buy more things all at the same time, makes sense. Okay, search, that's helpful. Event log. Okay, that's also oddly helpful. Core mental attribute improves your mana capacity. That's what I was fucking looking for. Jesus H. We're gonna dump that as much as we can, so we can start doing these too. This is gonna be a whole thing, isn't it? Discovered a tune orb, added to current loadout. Okay, casting. Power the divination resources. Toggled for up to 80% divining spell power, okay. Lots more wizardry upgrades, learn how to add, move, and remove and equip spells. Okay, we'll come back to that in a minute. That's gonna have to wait a little bit. Ah, okay, it's here. Yeah, this is somewhere in the resource management clicker realm. Okay. Buffed that some more. Gather some more knowledge. I don't know what's going on here. Don't worry. If you're confused, I'm confused. Don't worry. Hold the Alt key when hovering over an object to gather more information. Spell tips. Cast an any tab. Use the numbers 1, 2, 3, etc. to cast a spell. Okay, well, I'm done reading that. Okay, that's maxed out, I guess. Got some more knowledge, that's good. Wizardry. We need more power for that. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a whole thing, isn't it? Okay, augment table adds an augment slot to your table allowing you to augment spells. Okay. Unlocks the ability to level up spells as done in the spellbook. Oh boy. Learn conjure. Learn the manifestation glyph that it creates from nothing. Great. Expand magic. Added to current loadout. Deepen your magical capabilities at every point of thaumaturgy increases your mana capacity. Gain some thaumaturgy. I like thaumaturgy. Use thaumaturgy to open all the windows. That's a joke for like 2 people that watch these videos. Whole bunch of shit. Use your ability to recover and withstand, excuse me. Use your ability to divine. This does not feel like divine magic, this feels like arcane magic. Consume and use information. Understanding if it has spells or what'd you learn? Okay, learning. I like learning. Hey, it's slowly increasing on its own now. Instead of only increasing when I tell it to. Okay. We gotta buff that mana per second as much as we can, because that's the core of this, it seems. Okay, that's knowledge per second now. We're getting a tiny fragment of it. Basically fucking none of it, but it's something. It's better than what we were getting before, which is nothing. This game is gonna be a whole thing, isn't it? Still on cooldown. More mana per second. More base mana. Sure, let's get more of whatever that is. Was that a mistake? We're gonna find out. Tune Orb Mastery leveled up. Hey, I like that. More thaumaturgy. I don't know what any of that means, but sounds important. If it looks like I don't know what I'm doing, you're correct. I don't know what I'm doing. We need We need to buff this more. We need more thaumaturgy. How were we getting more thaumaturgy before? I don't remember. I think it was one of the spells. It was one of this was the bottom one. The number 3 expand magic one. Wizardry. Darn it. We're a little bit short. I don't know what the divining spell power is. Or what it does. We're still 0 per second. Which is an awful shame, because I really need more. Oh no, that's not true. That's thaumaturgy I was looking at. We are getting a tiny bit of knowledge per second. So, progress. Progress has finally been had. We need to buff these things too. Whatever these things are. Plus 4 percent casting XP, plus 2% spell mastery. That seems important. Manage? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm sure some of it will become clear as I play more of this, but for the moment, it is very not clear. Hopefully that helps. Probably not going to, but we're gonna try it anyways. I need this one so that I can bump this one again. Because otherwise we end up sitting at maxed out mana for a while. Gather knowledge mastery, level up, let's go! And this is the only thing that can like knock down the amount of mana we have on hand, like effectively. But of course doing so increases how fast we gain the mana, and it just ends up sitting at full again anyways. A lot of these things I have like no idea what the hell they're doing. But we're trying. Okay. Okay. Okay, we need more knowledge. We need like a lot more knowledge. I need to be spamming the shit out of this first spell. Funny, I clicked the button and nothing happened. We're almost there. That should put us over the line. Upgrade level. Gather knowledge master level 3, increase the maximum spell knowledge. Okay, upgrade the shit out of these. Ooh, these are more expensive now. I've only just noticed, and that's probably a consequence of upgrading everything. Yeah, all of this shit's more expensive too. Okay, well, live and learn, I suppose. It's fine because it'll help keep up with the mana that we're not using otherwise. That one we should keep as high as fucking humanly possible. This guy. Okay, buff that knowledge per second. Because that being low is what's slowing us down the most. We just don't have enough knowledge to keep up with everything else. I should figure these out too. This should probably be next, learn Conjure. Physicalization requires aptitude 3 out of 8, gather knowledge 2 out of 3. Yep, learn more shit. It's expensive, but I'll allow it. Casting, wizardry, where the hell was it? Spellbook? Learn, that's where it was. Learned Whirling Divination. Learned. Has requirements. Oh, requires physicalization. Okay. Okay, what do these things do? Crackle energy emits on your fingers. 2 1/4 spark per second. 36 divining spell power, cooldown time. Okay, I don't know what that means though. I don't know what any of this shit means. How do I switch them? There's a way to do it. Manage. Maybe? There's a way to shuffle these around and I don't know what it is. Oh, cannot remove a spell that's on cooldown. Okay, so we can swap the second one for one of these 2 new ones and see what happens. The cooldowns are longer on these two. This used to be 10 seconds. It's up to 13 now, I think. Yeah, 12.7. That's close enough to 13. It's the bottom one that gives thaumaturgy, right? Yeah, it is. Just keep buffing that one. You don't really need a ton of mana per second right now because we're sitting at full most of the time, which means we're not getting anything out of it. Three seconds to some spark per second. Guess we try this one, see what happens. Get that knowledge per second, though. Fine. Defining spell power, defining cooldown time. Okay. Okay, so it just buffs the divining spells. The ones that are marked as divining. Okay. I'm starting to understand now. And the cooldown was way faster. Big fan of that. More fucking knowledge. Fine. This only lasts for like 3 seconds, right? Aptitude and gather knowledge. Oh, I have to use the shit out of gather knowledge, don't I? Alright, gather knowledge mastery 3. Okay, we're not there yet. It's just a matter of using it. Just a bunch more times. Yep, get that knowledge per second. 0.22. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. 3, 2, 1. Just keep buffing that, I guess. This is the one we need to just buff the shit out of. As much as we can. We're gonna hit a cap on this pretty soon. Because we're gonna hit the max thaumaturgy before too much longer. Sure. Learn quick. Learn the augment glyph that speeds up a spell's recovery time. I like that. Don't create new spells, they modify already learned spells. Okay. Creates bigger spells. I like the sound of that. Bigger, chunkier spells. Make Fireball more powerful. Now we actually need it. Right, we need the physicalization, which means we need aptitude and gather knowledge buffed. Starting to figure it out. Slowly but surely, I'm starting to figure this game out. This is going to be a very long game, by the way. You were expecting me to finish this whole game in this one video today? You're sorely mistaken. Four power, yeah, slightly higher costs, fast, shorter cooldown. Yerp, yerp, yerp. Okay, so we need to get more thaumaturgy. 4, 3, 2, good enough. Yeah, and Whirling Divination's up too. Okay. I'll allow it. Casting XP. Yeah, go ahead and let that fill up a little bit. Okay, more thaumaturgy, spellbook. 15 thaumaturgy, this one takes 25 knowledge. Gather knowledge needs to be maxed out. We're getting close. One of the spells required thaumaturgy, didn't it? 11 of them? No, 15 of them, of course. We will then upgrade both of them after this. Been sitting on that one for a fucking while. That's 101% dividing power. Okay. Now I understand. So this is actually like weaker than what we had before. But it gives us a nice buff to cooldown, so that helps a ton. Oh, +1 max spell slots, we need that. So we need this expand magic. ASAP. Gather knowledge mastery level up. Hey. Spellbook. Gather knowledge. It's gonna be more expensive now, of course, but it's fine, we'll get there. Right, we need to unlock physicalization first. That's what we were waiting on. 6.19 thaumaturgy. Let's go ahead and equip the very expensive one that we can only just now barely equip. And let's cast the shit out of it. Once this catches up a little bit. We're gonna actually have to start buffing for second stuff. Electrical derivative of mana. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's a temporary thing. Critical cast, sometimes empowering your spell casts. Second spell booking. Additional set of spells you can switch between on the fly. That's gonna be a whole thing. Okay, we're gonna have to hold off on that for a little bit. Bind energy to the orb. Okay. Improves the recovery time of casting. Okay, that's gonna be helpful. Okay, it just buffs mana per second. Oh, fucking rip. I missed it again. Cast that shit. Give me the agility. I still don't have something to buff maximum thaumaturgy, which is a bit of a problem. But we'll get there, I think. I really need to just do physicalization already. Okay, this is gonna start being good as well. But it's only gonna work like twice and then we're gonna be just out of it. We're gonna try and get up to... Guess we're gonna try and get up to 40 because I don't have 1.6k mana on hand because I didn't think about that when I started doing this. Hey, Conjure Spark Mastery level up. Okay. Base power, cost, cooldown, duration. Yep, level that shit up. Want that crackle casting. Rip. It's all doable with the number pad as well. Which is how I'm doing it now. I should stop doing the sparks for now because I'm not going to get anywhere close to... I can't get this top one. I'm not going to be able to get these two either for a while. This last one's going to take some just deliberate patience. As much as anything because I can't be patient enough to get the mana per second up high enough. I say buffing the mana per second immediately. A whole ton. Discover Conjure Space. Widen the space around you. Gain some space. We need the mana per second a little bit higher. Because I think we're using a little bit more than we're getting back every time we cast it. No, we are slightly gaining. But now we're high enough that we can just let the mana per second trickle, I think, a little bit. And we'll be close. Now we're gonna have to cast it one more time. Got it. just barely. Requires storm level 2 out of 3. We don't have a storm level 2 out of 3, do we? Okay, improve max mana. This one would also require some very careful planning. Okay, buff mana per second. Remember before when I was complaining about mana per second not being good enough? I was wrong. Where's my other... There's supposed to be 2 spellbooks now, right? I'm gonna stop this pretty soon because we're already at 40 minutes and I have no fucking clue what's going on. We're gonna take this off and put this on. Okay, now we have a new unit. Space. The final frontier. This is a conjure spell. $690, let's go. This is not a per second thing, is it? No, of course not. That would be helpful. Couldn't have that. But I've got the sparks turned off for now just because they're a pain in the ass to manage. Until I can buff them a little better. I mean, some of these were helpful, would have been helpful, but... I think I'm going to go ahead and stop this video right about here. Just so that this doesn't drag on for too long. Not that it's not already doing that, but, you know. I'm trying to be okay about it, at least. And also, I don't have a ton of idea what the hell I'm doing here. It's very, like, flying by the seat of my oversized clown pants. You know? So, I'm going to go ahead and stop. Appreciate all of you watching these videos. Whomsoever you are that watches these videos. I appreciate you. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video if you enjoyed it. Make sure you follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/nucleargoose23. That will be linked in the description below, along with my Discord. If you have any suggestions for future $5 Fridays, leave a comment below, or tell me on the Discord that I just mentioned. That'll be linked in the description below. If you know what the hell's going on in this game and want to tell me all about how I'm a big dumb idiot and don't know what I'm doing and I should be doing it better because your way is better, tell me all about that in the comments too. Sure, I'll read your comments telling me I'm bad at a video game. Whatever, I've heard worse things. In the meantime, appreciate watching, and I will see you all at the next one. Take care, everybody.